a shocker in Boston, at least for the Bruins fans, as the Islanders pick up a clutch win in Game 5 of the second-round series. 5-4, the final score at TD Garden, and the Islanders are heading home to the Coliseum for a game Wednesday night with an opportunity to move on to the third round if they pick up a win. Still some work to be done. Hello, everyone. Welcome inside our MSG Network studios. I'm Shawn Hogan, alongside four-time Stanley Cup champion Butch Goring. I'm not sure I breathed all that much the last 10 minutes of that game, Butch, but they got the job done.
They really did, and there are a lot of different ways to win a hockey game, and you can dominate for 60 minutes, and that's one way, and then it can be a goaltender's battle, and that can be another way. But for tonight, for the Islanders, it was the special teams. It was the 3 power play goals that was a difference maker. Yes, the Boston Bruins had a first period blitz. We expected that. The Islanders expected that. Got out of the first period 1-1, and then after that, really, I mean, it became a terrific hockey game where both teams had their pushes, but it was all about the power play, and the much maligned power play at times for the New York Islanders was nothing short of sensational in tonight's game.
Yeah, I think it's very easy for a fan to watch a power play and say, come on, shoot. Why aren't you doing what, you think you know what you're supposed to be doing. And when the power play doesn't execute, it's easy to think that you're right. But obviously sticking with the game plan and making some tweaks here and there really paid off, because the Islanders did have those 3 power play goals, which were a difference maker in this win in Boston tonight, Butchie.
Well, the thing about the power play, it's a 5-on-4, and so everybody automatically thinks you should dominate, right? You have to remember, though, the penalty killers are going to rev their game up because they are down a man. But the Islanders, today, I thought, moved the puck around. They won face-offs, and that's critical because that gives them offensive opportunity in the offensive zone. And again, there's Barzals moving right in. I talk about him all the time, and I like what he's doing. Get to the inside of the dots. He's got a terrific shot. He's a right-hander. He can go short side. That one was up in the toy department. So again, winning the one-on-one battles, puck movement. Josh Bailey's got his heads up, and then a little luck. But we're talking about that. Get the puck towards the net, and Palmieri gets a fortuitous bounce. That's the second power play goal. And again, more luck there as Tenori breaks his stick. Islanders, good puck retrieval. Pajot was, again, really good again tonight in so many different areas. You could run a whole film on him, how to play the game. The Dobson, again, quick little pass to Jordan Eberle. Watch him go around the horn using Charlie Coyle, no stick, so they can pass the puck through him. And then Barzal taking a little look, got his head up, waiting. Oh, you got lots of time. Charlie Coyle has no sticks, so you're not worried about. And there's the move back inside the dots, and that pulls everybody inside and gives Jordan Eberle just a little more time, and he makes no mistake. He gets it up and over the glove of Tuukka Rask, and Tuukka Rask is out after 2 periods. I didn't think he was very good, but the power play was excellent.
Yeah, I think important to note how the Islanders' power play has continued to get better and better as the season's gone on. Regular season in the first round against Pittsburgh, pretty much the same, 18.8%. The second round against the Bruins, converting at a 40% clip, 6 for 15. And tonight, 3 power play goals, the first time in the playoffs since back on April 23rd of 2002 against Toronto. So Islanders in a good mood there with their power play situation. And I think you also have to feel really good. You touched on it there in the first power play package that we saw with Matt Barzal. Now has goals in 3 straight games. We knew he was going to be an X factor if the Islanders really wanted to make a deep run. He seems to only be getting more and more comfortable in that role.
Well, you could just kind of see the way he's moving around, just the confidence that he now has. He's not forcing things. He's not frustrated. He feels pretty good about his game. And as I mentioned, Pajot starts this all off with a good face-off win. And I mean, this guy's such a great little battler. And Jordan Eberle, I mean, sometimes you don't win the face-offs clean, so the wingers have got to be able to jump in. That's Jordan Eberle jumps in. And then Dobson, see him get his feet moving right away. That creates an opportunity for him to get the puck all the way over to Barzal. And then Barzal's just taking a look. They're going, okay, what are they giving me? Okay, well, I'll just take advantage. He gets right onside the dot, and he knows where to go with it. He's a right-hander off the shoulder of Tuukka Rask, who was wondering where it went. Well, all he'd do is looking behind him, and he would find it rather quickly. But Barzal is really starting to light it up.
Yeah, without a goal in the first 7 games of the postseason with just 3 assists. The last 4 games, 3 goals and 3 assists. Feeling pretty good about that. And as we mentioned, it's really been the last several games, Butchie, that he's been able to kind of build and fight for those inches, as that Barry Trotz said, is so difficult when you're a player like Matt Barzal.
Well, you know, when you're an elite player, you get checked really closely. I mean, people pay attention to you. He's a gifted offensive player. You give him time and space, and he's going to beat you. So he's so quick around the net, went to the dirty areas. Nobody bothered him too much, but he hung in there. And again, we talked about this the other night, inside the dots, not staying outside waiting for a return pass. He says, let me just see what happens. And again, inside the dots, shoot the puck. So this guy's starting to understand really what the game is all about. It's not playing outside the dots. You can't always be the playmaker. You got to take whatever the game gives to you and then look for something to make good on those situations. And that's what he's starting to do. He's becoming a more rounded player, and he's gaining more confidence with it. And you can see both ends of the rink are starting to become a lot better for Matt Barzal, because he's understanding if he goes and looks for the puck and goes and chases it, that he can get it back and then he can make things happen. So you can't always wait for someone to give it to you. Sometimes you just got to go and get it.